Celtic are considering their options as they look to appoint a new manager following Brendan Rodgers' departure. Rodgers quit Celtic in dramatic circumstances in the aftermath of their 3-1 defeat to Hearts following tensions behind the scenes with the board. Martin O'Neill has been brought in on an interim basis and has enjoyed a solid start to life back at Celtic, having claimed victories in each of his opening 2 games. Alongside the likes of Ange Postecoglou, Craig Bellamy, and Cheryl Knutson, Ipswich Town boss Kieran McKenna has been heavily linked with the Hoops. However, Celtic would have to pay £5 million to appoint McKenna due to the release clause in his contract at Portman Road. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider McKenna would be a very good appointment following his work at Ipswich. The 39-year-old has spent the past 4 years with the Tractor Boys, while he also previously worked as a coach at Tottenham and Man United. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider about Celtic's interest in McKenna, Borson said, "Well, ordinarily you'd say it's only £5 million, but they've got to look at it and say, well, what is going to happen this season? If there's any risk at all of no European football, Celtic has got to be really wary, because in the same way that some clubs have to have Premier League in their profit and loss, otherwise financially it doesn't work. For Celtic, a good European bit of revenue is important, it's critical. The whole cost base of the club assumes that they're going to be in Europe. It doesn't necessarily assume they're going to win the league, but it does assume that they're going to be in a certain competition in Europe. Obviously, if you don't win the league, then that's not going to happen, so I think they're going to be pretty cautious right now." Celtic currently sit second in the Scottish Premiership table, 9 points behind league leaders Hearts with a game in hand. Celtic manager decision could depend on McKenna's demands. Football Insider revealed on 31st of October McKenna would be open to joining Celtic, as they are likely to be a tempting proposition for the Ipswich boss. Borson believes the finances involved in any potential deal will not be the deciding factor on whether they look to appoint McKenna. Now, whether the debate will be to look at it and go, well, first of all, who else is available? What is somebody else going to cost us? Said Borson. If someone else is going to cost £2.5 million, then you're really looking at the difference rather than the absolute number. But if somebody is available for free, who they think is only a slightly inferior manager, then of course that might be definitive. Then it depends on McKenna and how much he wants to go, and whether some deal can be done with Ipswich. From what you hear about McKenna, it sounds like it would be a very good appointment, so I think probably £5 million on balance will not be the key determinant as to whether he goes there or not. There are other factors that are probably more important than that mix. Celtic's next game sees them take on FC Midtjylland in the Europa League on Thursday, 6th of November.